Hi, Mom. Happy 60th birthday. When I started to think about how we could celebrate you, I thought about all the amazing things that you are and thought about what you love. And besides your friends and your family who are all so excited to celebrate with you today, I remember your love of music and growing up, that being such a big part of our lives, whether it was quizzing me in the car rides to grandma's house and how proud I felt when I got the song right, or watching you with our uncles and Elaine guessing or singing and talking about music and just deep diving into songs that nobody's ever heard of, or showing each other new music, and you and Dad and that bond you share over bands and music and concerts and parties that were just filled with music. It's just such a big thing, and just seeing you light up talking about music, listening to music. I also remember a very core memory for me is watching you make mixtapes for people. You made so many, and first it was cassette tapes and sitting at our big stereo system with your headphones and albums and tapes laid out, and you just wanting to make the perfect tape for whoever it was, and for whether it was a birthday or some kind of gift, or just because you were thinking of them and you wanted to share this music with them. And then it was CDs and burning CDs, and now we have digital music, and it's just looking back, wondering how many people have gotten those CDs or cassettes from you, and how they probably heard music they never would have heard before because of you, and that they probably think of you every time they hear those songs. So that gave me the idea to ask everybody to think of a song that made them think of you, or a memory with you that you may have shared together, and to record a video saying why they chose the song and wish you a happy birthday. So that's what you're about to see, and I hope you love it, because we all just love you so much. I love you so much, and hope you feel all that love today and every day, because it's a lot. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you.
These are just a couple that we had in the car, so we thought we'd pull over and show you all the ones we had.
Yeah, we still listen to CDs. Unlike other people, we're old school.
And old.
Hi Carla, happy 60th birthday. When asked what song reminds me most of you, that was a really tough choice, because there are so many that we shared over the years, whether it be just going to concerts or listening to them in the car when we were going someplace, or whatever. Anyway, we shared many times like that together. But I think the Robin Trower concert always stands out in my mind, because it was just me and you. And we went to that little dive bar, I'm not even sure what it was called, parked under the freeway bridge. And it was the bar was already kind of packed, but we were determined to watch the show, especially after they really got going, that we stood on our chairs. We didn't care who might have been behind us, and probably me more than you, but it was such a good concert. And every time I hear Bridge of Sighs, I always think of us at that concert. And then, of course, the other one was the Counting Crows. I asked, do you want to go see it with me? I want to go see them. And of course, you were always my partner in that kind of thing, and always had my back. And we ran down there, left work a little early, got down there hoping to find somebody with tickets, and some poor young girl that couldn't get into the Zephyr. She was only 18, walked out with 2 tickets. I snapped them up and we were set. And we were so excited. We could hear them practicing inside and we're peeking through the windows. Couldn't really even see them, but whatever, we didn't care. And then here they come walking out and going across the street, and we were like, oh my gosh. And then I said, go get their autograph. She said, no, you go get their autograph. And of course, neither one of us got an autograph. But anyway, they went back in and we waited patiently for the doors to open so we could get down there in front like we always did back then, as it should be. And it was just a phenomenal concert, and one I always will remember, and especially because I spend it with you. Yeah, I think that one's very memorable. But there are so many, and I am so fortunate to have you as my little sister, and to have spent time working with you, just being you, and realize there's a lot of songs that mention little sisters. So, you're very special to be a little sister. But I love you, and I hope you have a lovely day. Can't wait to celebrate with you again. Happy birthday.
My dear friend, and the other bad daughter. Maybe today, since it's your birthday, I will let you be the good daughter. In all seriously, you have rocked my world since the day I met you. You were born rocking to music. I picked this Risky Meyer song for you, Die Rockin', because you'll always be rocking out to the best music possible. Thank you so much for taking me to that concert. It was great fun. I had a blast. But most importantly, I love you, and I want to wish you a happy, happy 60th birthday. Cheers, girl. Love ya.
Happy birthday, Carla. One of the favorite songs that reminds me of you is by the Texas Tornadoes, Que Paso.
And I have 2 songs that remind me of you. One is from Midnight Oil, Beds Are Burning, and the other one is sung by Shinedown, Sitting by the Dock of the Bay. Happy birthday. We love you.
Bye.
Hey, happy birthday to Aunt Carla. Okay, so choosing a song, I'm probably not the only person who's saying this, but choosing one song for Carla is really hard. But I think I'm gonna go with the song Lowrider by War. Not because Carla ever had a lowrider, but because she is the person who owned the biggest car I've ever ridden in. It was the Pontiac Fury. It was like wine colored. And I remember sitting in the back seat of that car, and it was like sitting on a couch. And you could just like lounge out in this car. It was so huge, and I remember it took up like more than half the driveway when she would park it, and the doors were huge. Anyway, it just was the biggest car I've ever been around or been inside of, and I have a specific memory one time of driving back from Salt Lake City with Aunt Carla and my mom, and it was really foggy, and we were in this huge car, and we could barely see the road between like Salt Lake and Stansbury, basically. So that's my memory of this car, is that it was gigantic and that it got us through a really scary fog bank that in my young childhood experience was pretty frightening. So anyway, happy birthday, Aunt Carla. We love you very much, and thanks for all the wonderful tunes over the years. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Carla.
Happy birthday, Carla.
We love you. Music seems to be your thing. We always do concerts together, so let's just do more.
We love you. Happy 60th.
Happy birthday, Carla. I'm so sorry that I'm not there to celebrate your 60th birthday with you, but know that I will be thinking about you and having a celebratory drink while I'm in Colorado. We've shared so many experiences watching live bands at the Zephyr, the Dead Goat, and going to many concerts. But one of my favorite memories is when we went to the University of Utah May Day celebration and we saw the Blasters. We danced and we had so much fun. We were so carefree. That will be one of my favorite memories, and I always think of it when I hear the Blasters, Marie, Marie. Cheers to you, my dear friend and sister. Love you.
Happy birthday, Grandma. The song that I'm going to be choosing is Thriller. I know your birthday's after Halloween, but the reason why I'm choosing Thriller is because every year you would take me and Sonia to Thriller, and that's just a song that reminds me of you. Anyway, love you so much. Can't wait to celebrate you today.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carlacita. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Carla. We hope you have a very blessed day on your birthday. We're not going to mention the age that you might be this year. However, I'm sure the people will be able to tell by the number of candles on your cake if it's that big. LOL. The song we have chosen for you that reminds us most of you is a song by the Texas Tornadoes titled El Mover el Bote. Now, I don't understand Spanish or speak Spanish because I was the only Hispanic male person in Spanish class, and obviously I flunked. So I had to look up the title of the song and Google it. So a little review I found about the song is going to explain it all. The lyrics of El Mover el Bote revolve around the central theme of embracing life and enjoying every moment. The song invites us to let loose, have fun, and dance the night away. The Spanish term mover el bote literally translates to move the boat. But in this context, it refers to dancing and letting the rhythm guide our bodies. The use of the word bote adds a playful touch to the song, creating a sense of carefree enjoyment. Now, I think this really sums up the song and, Carla, of your spirit, as your love for family, friends, and fun are always on full display. So this song is dedicated to you. So Carla, again, happy birthday.
We love you, Carlacita.
Happy birthday, Carla! We love you!
The perfect song that makes me think about Aunt Carla isn't a song, it's a whole entire album. It's Hints, Allegations, and Things Left Unsaid by Collective Soul. It's the first band that we bonded over and we would talk about all the time, get excited when new releases came out, the whole deal. She's also introduced me to a myriad of music. Aunt Carla is the best when it comes to music, and I love her so much. I love you so much, Aunt Carla. Happy birthday, and I hope you have a good one.
I love you, Carla. Happy birthday from all of us, Braden, Chanel, and Bronson. And I picked this song, like I said, you support the Vikings in your heart and your soul and your mind because you love me, and you love them too. Sorry, Tommy. Anyway, yeah, the Immigrant Song. It's a Viking song. And it's a song that reminds me of you when we play it before the game, every game, whether it's Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. Here we go.
Hi, Aunt Carla. I'm guessing I won't be the only person to say that this was a really hard choice, picking one song for the music queen. But I have so many fond memories
revolving around music, all the way back to my childhood, and you and my mom and my uncles all gathered in the kitchen singing your favorite classics and then quizzing each other in between about who sings the next song, and it was usually always you who was right. It still is. And yeah, so my mixtape dedication to you is Life to Fix by the record company. Not only did you and Tommy introduce us to the record company, and they remain one of my all-time favorite bands to this day, but we've been able to go see them live together, even though we missed one because of COVID. We still gotta make that up. And yeah, just singing all of their songs and watching their videos in the basement bar until 2 a.m. I will just never, ever forget all of those memories. They are just so cherished, and I hope we get to make lots more memories and listen to their songs and go see their shows more. But yeah, this song I think is just such a great reminder that life gets kind of shitty sometimes, and you have to build it back brick by brick. And you are such an amazing positive influence in my life. You always have been. You're like my other mother, and I can't thank you enough for that. Everything you've ever done for me, and probably will. Always just being there no matter what. Unconditional love. And I hope you have the best birthday celebration, and I cannot wait to cheers with you, and let's go to a concert soon. Really. Okay. I love you. Happy birthday.
Hi, happy 60th birthday. You're getting up there. I love you so much, and I have a couple songs that remind me of you. Of course, In Excess will do Mystify, UB40, the way you do the things you do. And one is a joke, kind of, by Jane's Addiction, Been Caught Stealing. I hope you remember that one. Anyway, I love you so much, and happy birthday. Love you. Mwah.
Hi Mom, it's me again. The songs I chose, I have a few. The first song that I thought of was Black Velvet by Alana Miles. I don't know how old I was. It was probably over the course of a few years, but I have vivid memories of driving in the car, you picking me up from somewhere or us on our way somewhere, and just turning that song up as loud as it would go and just singing at the top of our lungs together like we were rock stars. And I just love remember having that memory and sharing music with you, because I think no matter what we were going through, it was a way for us to just leave it all behind and share something together that we both loved and laugh and just get it all out. And now I am lucky enough to share that with my own daughter. Our love for music came from you and from Dad, and it's something that is so special and meaningful to us, and we have those same songs that every time they come on we turn it up. I don't know that we sing like you and I used to, but still I know that that's so special to me with my daughter, because it was so special between the two of us. So that's the first song. Second song is Mercedes-Benz by Janis Joplin. I don't know why this one in particular makes me think of you. Maybe just a song you introduced me to that I would listen to over and over again. I knew all the words to. It's a short song. It's not a hard one to know all the words to, but it's just one that makes me think of you. The other one is Barton Hollow by the Civil Wars. I think I'd been dating Eric for a bit at this point, but he had some connection that he was able to get us into this concert and get us kind of VIP treatment. And it was, I think, the only concert that was just the two of us, and it just meant so much to me. You introduced me to the Civil Wars, and I they became one of my favorite bands at that time, and now they're no more. So it was even more special that we had that opportunity together. And I just look back at that as such a special thing between you and me. The last song is Stuck in the Middle with You by Stealers Wheel. Every time this song comes on, I think you say it's one of your favorites every time, and you just really get down to it, and it makes me so happy. And now every time I hear this song, I think of you. I can't help it, and it just makes me smile. So that's it. I love you so much, Mom. I hope you feel so loved and special today and every day, like I said, and I hope you know how much you mean to me. I don't know that there are words, so we'll do it in music. I love you so much, Mom. Happy birthday.
So when you start thinking about turning 60, you start thinking about slowing down, start thinking about retirement, relaxing more, but Carla is not boxing any of those cliches. In fact, I think she's only getting started. So the reason why I think that there was this one moment that really captures her spirit, you know, we were at a party, and I think it was one of Clucker's party at the Leonardo, and there was music playing, everybody was talking, and then all of a sudden, Bodies by Drowning Pool comes on. And I look over at Carla, and she looks at me and she says, "You probably think I'm weird, but I like this song." And then right on cue, she starts belting out, "Let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor," at the top of her lungs. It was like we were at a rock concert, her head is bobbing, and I was just thinking, she is the coolest mother-in-law ever, one. And then two, I'm glad I'm on her good side, because I would hate to be on her bad side with her singing songs like that. It was just funny. But that's just the kind of person she is. She doesn't, you know, follow a script. She dances to her own beat, you know, or in this case, she headbangs into it. But, you know, Carla's taught me all so much, and, you know, she stays young at heart. She doesn't take life too seriously, and, you know, she appreciates a good rock album, even if it's about bodies hitting the floor. But, you know, just she shows us that age is just a number, and that, you know, we can all have fun, laugh, and even a little headbanging, and that's what keeps us all young. So thank you, Carla, for everything that you've done for me and everything I've learned from you. Happy birthday. I love you, and keep rocking.
Hi, Grandma. Happy birthday. I love you so, so, so much. One of my favorite things to do, like, ever, is to listen to music with you and Grandpa and the rest of our family, talk about music, watch music videos. It's my favorite thing. While I'm editing this video, it's been really fun to hear all these stories that people have about you and the songs that remind them of you, and it just makes me miss you, like, so much more than I already do. One of the songs I picked that reminds me of you is Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas. Because one time for Grandpa's birthday, I actually painted a record of that song, and I remember you just took it and you said you loved it, and you really loved that song, and so it just made me so happy that you liked it that much. So that song really reminds me of you every time I hear it. The other songs I would pick that remind me of you are all by Harry Nilsson. A little bit ago, I remember you and Grandpa coming to our house and listening to Harry Nilsson's music, like, really loud on our TV, and I just fell in love with it. I have loved Harry Nilsson's music ever since, and I remember you also introduced me to his album The Point, which I listened to all the way through, and I was so excited to tell you about it and how much I loved it. And I remember actually when our crawl space flooded and Grandpa came over and Mom and Eric were helping him dig out in the front yard, we were just listening to The Point, watching them on lawn chairs, and that's one of my favorite memories of listening to Harry Nilsson with you. There's so many songs I can think of that remind me of you, but those are my favorites, I think. You've supported me in so many ways throughout my whole life. I love you so, so much, and I hope you have the best birthday ever, and I hope you keep rocking out to the things that you love, because you deserve it. I love you, Grandma.
Hi, Carla. This is for your birthday. Happy birthday. By the time you see this, it's already been your birthday, but anyway, happy birthday. Anyway, they want a song that reminds me of you, and I have a lot, but anyway, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do like 2 if they don't care, but whatever. But one always reminds me of you is Rockin' Into the Night by 38 Special. Reminds me of back in the day when we used to date and go do our thing, go party and tear it all up. But anyway, that's one. Then the other one is Grand Funk, Some Kind of Wonderful. And that's because you are my Some Kind of Wonderful. Anyway, enjoy, love you.